Welcome back. It's Friday today, guys. Hope you have had a nice day. I'm just catching up from yesterday's lamb puttying. I'm just doing the edges today again, like yesterday. So I hope you guys had a right nice lovely day. Don't seem that bad outside today at all. That's a good do. I'm just going to do the edges first before I'm going to do the walls. All I'm doing is just putting fine layers of Quicklime. That's all I'm doing. Just fine layers. I found it works better if I do it layer by layer instead of gluing it all on, if I tell you the truth. So layer by layer seems to work. I'm going to do that. Just tidy the edges up. So I don't know if anyone was watching yesterday, but I went to Cots Ministry yesterday, as I said I would, because I did, I won't say promise, but I did say to some people that I'll keep my word of going in. So I know I'm going out to the shot here, it's just that I just continue on doing this edge. That's all. Continue on doing them edges. I'm talking to you lot. It was a good day at Cots yesterday. I won't say it weren't uneventful, because there's always something going on. So it was good. Good day at Cots yesterday. Cots Church on there. Saw my friend Benny at church, bless him, with Ian. God bless you. I haven't seen him in ages, so it was nice to see my family in Christ out there at church at 12. So yeah, it was lovely meeting up with family in Christ. So today I'm going to attempt using a wide roller. I know it doesn't seem like it'll work, because I've been using other ones, but they don't seem to be like working that great. I'm going to give it a whirl, because you can only try. I can only try. So yeah, I was saying I was at Scott's church yesterday. It was good. Had nice cups of tea, talked with Barry, all that, having a debate, but it was good. So, can't say the day went to waste, because it didn't. And it's lovely catching up with family in Christ at church. So it's nice. So, got recovery tonight, guys, if I'll remind you guys. 12-step Christian recovery steps. So I'll meet you guys, everyone there, my family in Christ, Joanne and everyone from my family in Christ. Yeah, I'll meet you guys there. Today I'm rushing a bit because my mum came back late because one of us has to stay home with my brother, so got to sacrifice. So while she went out, I stayed in. Some of you might think, how do you manage that? You do get your good days and bad days, guys. I'm not gonna lie. You're going to get your good days and bad days doing it. But it's all good in the kingdom of God. It's all good. Okay. I tend to concentrate more on these edges, so you notice I don't chatter as much when it comes to tackling these edges. I've noticed once I do the edges, it kind of runs quite smoothly then, so I can get on with it really. So I'm trying to do the edges first. And of course, this bit. I hate going near this light bulb, so I thought, why don't I do that bit first? And I and I don't need to go near it every time. So saves me the hassle going near that. So. Okay, so after I've pushed that really good, don't need to go near this light switch, so I'm not causing myself harm or danger really. That. So I'm working the big roller now, trying to see what this big roller is saying, because I've tried all the cheapy ones, I've tried the B&Q ones. I guess I must have got the wrong nap or the size on the, what's it called, roller. So sometimes it can be that. So what I'm going to do is just see what it's saying. Roll it out. It's giving it a weird texture. I'd say it's a great texture. It's not like a smooth, flawless texture. It's a weird texture. I'll just try my best to work with it. Any bits that I want to take out on hand. But yeah, it's a funny sort of texture, this. What are you gonna? So I'm going to do the ceiling last, because I've noticed I always touch the ceiling with my head and I'm always getting plaster on top of my head. So I'm going to do the ceiling last. It would be best to do that last. Just crack on with doing the final bit first. Because these ones matter the most. So, and then I can always do the ceiling. Once I've done these side bits, so it's all good, I guess. I don't know why and how I'm getting lumpy bits. I shouldn't be getting lumpy bits, but it seems to be getting lumpy bits. So there, fine. There we go. Oh, it looks like I'll be needing some more of this. Because with the big roller, I've been funny at that. It's taking it in quite quick, the wall. It's absorbing it quite quick. So be on it. So yeah. Thinking about it, should have put more mortar on really. Don't matter. Like I said, it's only down there the bucket of mortar. Not like it's going anywhere. It as close as possible because it seems to be leaving a funny texture. I don't know, but it seems to be leaving a funny sort of a texture on the wall. I don't want it drying up like that. And then it's not going to look nice. So, yeah. Got truly too many layers on. I've got too many layers. Oh. Hot now. This window won't open that much. And I think I need to get some more mortar in here because there's no point me continuing further on. So I'll just get my filler. Fill this in. Get it all good. Make sure gets as much as I can. And load up. I can't see that there. Loading up my motor mix. Best I can. And just move along. This wall, but let's just give it another whirly. Thinking I'm getting the hang of this roller bit by bit. Like the little one, I don't put much on it, it is fine to roll out. The lamp plaster on the walls, this Quicklime wash. And I've noticed it's drying a bit quicker as well. So while I'm applying it to the walls, I've got to hustle with my town today. I've got to go down 2 cousins' houses today. And then I've got to go down my church tonight for cushion recovery night today. I'm looking forward to learning and applying in my Christian life, studying. So yeah. And I get to meet my brothers and sisters in Christ. It's all good, I guess. Again, getting the hang of this roller wheel. I've done nearly the top half. I think it's quicker when you've got a bigger roller. Texture is a bit whack though, but like I said, you just work around it. So yeah, I'll just work around it. probably done after this corner, and then I'm going to work my way down. No, actually the ceiling. I forgot the ceiling down. Forget one patch a bit of area, don't I? So I have to be careful. You want to do something and you don't forget to do that bit, it'd be terrible. So off we go again. I'm going to get this board wiped down because I've noticed it is a bit wet, dribbly wet. So I'm going to give it a wipe down. There. Let's get the ceiling done, and then I'm going to do the bottom half. I think it would be best if I found this roller out before, because I was using the other rollers and they weren't up to scratch, to speak. So, come on. Get on with it now. On the roller, and now to work it, I just have to now just apply it. Yes, I can now to the walls and ceiling. But I guess it's a technique once you start going. It is a technique. Anyone can roll, but it's getting it on evenly is the tricky bit. Because you don't want no streaks or bubbles forming. That's the only thing you don't want. So, whew, my arm feels tired. That sweat's coming down my neck, I can feel it. Literally feeling a bit too hot and bothered, I think, for my liking, truthfully. So, oh dear. Alright, yeah. I'll move down onto the bottom of just keep working my way down. And I'm getting lots of black bits coming off this roller. I'm not impressed. So the roller's clean from the packet. So I'm not impressed about that stuff coming out onto my ceiling. So yeah, not got that bit, but we'll just have to see what we can do after. footing can turn very dangerous very quickly. Working my way down. The one good thing is I have done my corners, so it's less of a hassle when I need to go near the edges. I guess that's one good thing, I guess. I'm nearly done with this ceiling. I will be going down doing the bottom half and then proceed to carry on with the bottom half. And the thing is, with this paint, you gotta level it off. And you can get thousand streaks off it, which I don't want. I don't want more streakies coming through. So I'll have to try my best to even it out. I've only got one little corner to do, and I'm going to work my way down. So get this a bit to hustle, so that should be alright, I guess. What I'm going to do is, I've got more to mix still left for here. I'm going to go over these bits again, just watching my head really, I tell you the truth. So I'm just going to go on it again. Get rid of that. Well over, if you want to call it that. So, going over. I don't know why, but seems to be some plasters just want to come off. Which is not good. Better not rush, but that's how things go already, I guess. And I can feel like I'm touching my head on top of the ceiling, which is not good, because I don't want to keep doing the ceiling, that's why. going here. Oh. Okay. So I've got to be careful because I've noticed some of this is peeling off, so to speak. So I've got to be extremely careful what I do when applying it. All these corners. Oh. So sometimes you can do it too much and then they start feeling like starts peeling off. So I've got to be very careful of that. Especially that bit. Okay. So when that dries, tomorrow I'm going to even it out, so to speak. So, hustling these corners. Now I'm getting hot here, and I don't want it to be getting hot. So, hustling this wall quickly as I can. Possibly do. I've still got bottom half to do. Well, that's why I want to get this done ASAP. Sweat on your face. Maybe I need to take this jacket off mine. corner. This bit seems to always be darker than usual. We'll just go over it a bit more. It just seems always darker and patchy, and yellow patchy. That's the paint underneath there. That's what it is. It's just the paint. I'm not going to go too much over it. It seems like it wants to come off. Can't do that. I'm going to let it dry and then work it again. That's always the best way. So there's no point me going over it again because it seems to be coming off in patches. So that does seem to be good. But yep, I am going to now move this board so I can going to move this board so I can start working on the bottom bit. Really, I tell you the truth, I've got a real sweat on me. Whew. It's hot. It's hot. So this board. Board out. These bricks out of the way on the ladder. Let's get this ladder out of the way. Now I can start on the bottom off. Oh dear. So I am going to top this up. Oh, one good thing is I can close the door if I'm working around the edges. So that's good because I'm only going to do that bit and then bits. It looks like the other top bits have been taken care of. So that should be alright. Just put not much on. I'm not going to put much on, but so I always like to work one corner and then work my way around would be best, I think. Box one corner. And this pasta's sucking it in. The plaster, the board, the walls, sucking in the plaster. It's quite a dulux style of emulsion, it looks like. It's that kind of a consistency this paint has been left and slicked away at, and it is become. So it's a good application, then you won't slobber all over if it was a loose paint, so to speak. So that's a good thing. And the bottom half will be done. Not long will it take. Won't take that long. Well, like I said, when I was on the top bit, I did more enough halfway or more than halfway down the walls, so it should be okay. And then around the edges of the radiators and stuff, I can go over it around them a little bit. I can leave that distance and go with a little roller. So that's good. So let's get it on. So. And why do I like working with Quicklime? I think I've shared my testimonies, guys, of where people want to put they call it breathable, some call it capillary reaction. I call it so the walls can transfer the moisture, whatever lands on it, and through the walls it can come through without being, if it was a cement or a gypsum, it'll be stuck, like literally stuck behind the walls. It'll have nowhere to go because gypsum and cement plaster can't breathe. It can't transfer moisture or anything like that. So it traps it, it becomes mouldy. So it's not good really in the long run. So that's why I use Quicklime. And I find it's never done me wrong, Quicklime. It's always been faithful to the way it behaves and acts when applying it or using it. So yeah. But if you've never worked with Quicklime, I suggest you first try it in really small buckets as possible, because it's vital on where you appropriate PPI kit. If you want to watch videos online about how dangerous it can be, so take my advice, learn about the dangers of it first before you start using Quicklime, and then you know what you're up for. So tackle these corners with the small roller. So yeah, Quicklime can be a great product if you know how to handle it. It takes time, but if you're scared of using Quicklime, you can always use there's other materials that's been slaked, and it's called what's it called? It's called hydrated lime. Hansen hydrated lime you pick up from Jawson's. So you can always work with Hansen hydrated lime. You don't need to go through the process of putting water in. Any of that slaking that I do, prepare the plaster and water mix. So you can always do that. Yep. And plus, when you get an expert into becoming a lime plaster applier, you can earn a lot of money. Literally, people are crying out for lime plasterers. And some people who work with gypsum don't like working because it's time consuming. It's expensive a material, but that says it all in the quality. When you use Quicklime, hydrated lime, Not NHL in the house, guys. NHL is not great, but inside of the house, because, like I said, when it's inside of the house, you need something as uses carbonation with the air to carbonate. As NHL, we use water, like rain outside, to carbonate, go strong and pure set over time. So yeah. Plus is what the Romans used back in the days. Their buildings are still standing after thousands of years. When the Romans brought it over here to use in houses and made kilns for them. You got them kilns all over the countryside that they used to make quicklime. So it was a very widely used product, and in Egypt as well. They used casting plaster for Egypt. People don't get it wrong. They didn't use gypsum, as you see gypsum today. They used casting plaster for stonework and stuff like that. There's a big difference. People get confused. You've got to learn all your materials, your background materials, because if you go and ask someone for casting plaster, they say plaster of Paris, and I won't use that. They use casting plaster instead. They're totally different. I'm gonna put all these edges. You guys want to learn more about lime and its properties and why cement is not bad when it comes to houses like these houses. All used lime, hair, goat hair, horse hair in the mortar, so it's like a carpet mix on the plaster. First base layer on the wall to hold the wall plaster together. So you use hemp, cob, clay, mud, you name it, back in the day. But it was mostly all mixed with lime. All these houses, just the new builds. New builds can get away with using cement and lime because the blocks literally are made out of cement, so they can get away with it. So, but they need to put lime in it. They don't put lime in cement blocks. It's going to come away from the walls. They're going to have structural problems in the future. So I know what I'm talking about. And if you need proof, there's a lot of pictures all over the UK and world. People post the damage what cement does to their buildings. Brick face, so does paint, because it stops moisture from travelling, being released outside the wall. You've got to use proper masonry paints and stuff like that. A lot hard to learn, guys. It came over willy-nilly over the night. I had to really learn about backgrounds, materials, what this material does with this background, the atmosphere, the drying times, and all them factors. You just gotta learn, really, if you wanna know what works And what doesn't, well, like I said, it's a learning curve. We all need to educate ourselves. I believe we all need to learn, what works, what doesn't. So, yeah. Ooh. It's a triangle. Well, it's a circle. I don't think a triangle's got anything to do with anything, but they always say a good builder. I'm not saying everyone's a horrible builder, but a good builder will look at what was your previous, not what people just put cement on top of your lime mortar, or raked out your lime mortar and then put cement in it with lime. Cement with lime on old buildings, it's still not good. It still destroys buildings. It still destroys brick surface. So just be careful where you guys get, and I would get people who work with lime, who have worked with lime, who know what they're doing, and ask them. Don't be afraid to ask them, what does this do, material? What can it do for my building, this material? And if you noticed, cement plasterers will only give you 10 years, guarantee. Because they know with cement you're going to have always a new build. As with lime, you're going to only take out the mortar and plaster and repair that. As with cement, you're always going to do new builds with it, changing bricks and all sorts of stuff. And DCP don't help. Modern DCP don't help. Injections don't help. They're the main problems as well. And cement floors should have a lime-crete floor. Can't go wrong with a lime-crete floor. I did my lime-crete floor. Good using Glapo, so Glapo is glass foam, like a capillary action, yes. So any water comes through the bottom bit, first bit you pour on your floor when you clean it out. Is you've got a clay floor, you'll notice you've got a clay floor or a mud floor. When you've got a clay floor or a mud floor, I don't know why I took these off because I have to wash these. You've got a clay floor or mud floor, you've got to make sure, was it dry at the first place when you removed the debris from the ground floor? If it wasn't, it was all wet right to the bottom and it's still leaking. In rainy times, check the floor when it's raining. Don't cover it, start working on it straight to it. If it starts filling up with water, patches, you've got a broken drain, or your guttering top needs doing, or you might have broken tiles that need replacing, or your ground floor levels are quite high. So it can be a few cracks when you so check them out first. Been a long day today. Quite a long day. see, I can always leave these rollers in here because I know it doesn't really matter because they're not going to stiffen up because they're in water. It's like not your normal quicklime. It's not, if you leave it in putty, like you can get lime into. If you leave it in water and a tight lid and let it mature like cheese, you can use it after years later. It's not going to go off. It's not going to go off at all. So it's a good substance to store away and have as well as with your normal paint. It won't go off and you'll need to replace it. Okay. Right, I don't need to do much now. I'm thinking it'll need another, not even 4 layers more. It's a love intense labour work, isn't it? It really is. Maybe 4 more rounds. And then I'm going to start working on the tiling on this side of the wall. So, yeah. And then tidy up any bits coming off the wall because I can see some lumps. I'm going to scrape it off with my trowel. Any lumps coming off, I would scrape that off with trowel. Any unevenness, I'll scrape off. Yep. So I've got my gloves.